There we are.
Hey, it says we're live. It only took long enough. I mean, Jesus. All right. We are a little bit late. 5 minutes. I mean, shit. I'm never on time for anything. But,
Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast.
yeah. You got two of us so far tonight. Sorry. Tyler's Garden Doors. Tim, you have no idea where Tim is. He's hardly ever here anyway. Hippie, sure she's got something going on. It is the spooky season for her. Let's see here. Will he probably poke in here in just a little bit.
That would be my guess.
Yeah, he usually does. Let's see here.
Not sure if Cooley's working tonight or.
He's probably playing with his balls. Oh, Cooley.
Cooley.
Yeah, he might be playing with it, or he might be working. Hell, Cooley may be playing with his balls too. I don't know.
Could be.
He is a youngster.
Gibbons is in the chat room.
Oh, Gibbons is already in the chat?
He says he's here in spirit.
Well, he ought to be in here with us. I mean, only leaving two of us in here, that sucks. Just having two people in here doesn't give a lot of playback between the two people, you know?
Yeah. But
that's why I like to have more of a cat.
It's better doing a show by yourself. That sucks, really.
If I was here by myself, there wouldn't even be a show tonight. I'd be going to the party I'm supposed to be at right now anyway.
Back when I used to do internet radio, there was a lot of shows that I did by myself.
Yeah, like I'm the only one here at my house right now because everybody else is at this party. I'm like, bye, motherfuckers. Like, you coming? I was like, I got to do this podcast because Tyler decided he had to go guard doors.
Hello, Corey. Given said he's done many podcasts alone.
So have I. I mean, I'm just saying, it's always better to do podcasts when you can play off of each other. It's easier that way. Here comes a Will Height. What up, brother?
There he is.
Listen to our good old politician. Fuck shit up. I can't do the Buddy Christ.
The Buddy Christ?
There we go.
So, real quick to bring up, got Dodgers World Series champions.
Oh, they actually win?
Fuck the Dodgers.
And,
fuck the Yankees too. I don't care for the Yankees, but I don't want no one catching up to the Cardinals and the Dodgers.
I did read that a Dodgers fan blew his hand up with fireworks, like come off in the street to celebrate.
Well, they're from LA. What do you want?
Fuck baseball. Oh.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I like baseball.
I don't care for it.
I like baseball.
Only time I like it is whenever I'm at a game, but I don't like paying $8 for a fucking beer. But then again, I do that in Chicago too.
I was going to say Chicago just does that, and it's not even a ball game.
Yeah, you're at a goddamn wrestling show.
Hey,
Holly, paying $8 on the street in Chicago.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Hello, America. Do you want cheap beer again? Do you want dollar hot dogs? Do you want hot nuts roasting on an open fire? Where I'll say Christmas, and I won't dare say, how dare they say Christmas? Well, I do 24. I got your back.
Amanda, he's at work.
Yeah, he's guarding doors.
What up, Holly?
Holly, what up?
Holly's
So we're thinking Cooley's probably working and Kluge's probably playing with his balls and Tyler's guarding doors. Who knows what AP's doing? And then Tim, I don't know if Tim's at work or whether he's just home and he's the voice inside the chat room.
Yeah, it says he's working.
I think he was answering
Amanda's
question.
AP might be, spanking someone in her dungeon. Don't know.
Yeah.
Getting that last bit of Halloween out of her.
Oh, well, either that or today she's setting up her goddamn Christmas tree.
Ugh, dude. No.
That's exactly what she's probably doing.
Look, folks, we still have Fat Man Holiday that we're in right now.
Yes.
Fat Man Holiday, Thanksgiving.
Fat Man Holiday, and then we got Festivus right after that.
Yep. Then you can have your Christmas.
Yes. Which on Festivus is the 23rd of December. So that's whenever I'll be setting up the Christmas tree here. Because you're allowed to set up Christmas tree then. That's when I'll be putting up my Festivus pole. So I can set up a Christmas tree at the same time.
So last night, Sage and I were at Texas Roadhouse. And
yeah.
Just fucking throwing out that fishing pole and reel them bitches in.
we went hunting.
Yeah, we did.
I'm proud to say that we beat Harold, you punk ass bitch. We beat you, motherfucker, by $1. But it don't matter.
One fucking $1. And all I gotta say is, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying, dude. We literally were doing whatever we could. But hey, it got money in. We did have one guy that made a donation that kind of really caught me off guard. Like he reached in his pocket, pulled out 220s, threw them right in a bucket, and I was like, "Damn!" Sage is like, "You don't need a shirt?" It's like, "No, we're good."
Yeah, he walked in and he looked down and he saw the St. Jude sign. It's like, St. Jude's, pulled out a wad of fucking cash, peeled 220s off, dumped them right in the bucket. Like, God damn.
Door for that dude.
Yeah. Fuck, I would have walked into this. I would have carried his ass to the seat if you wanted to.
Holly said she's trying to clean out a lot of her Christmas. She's got over 10 Christmas trees. A whole room in the basement that's nothing but Christmas.
Good Lord.
Holy shit.
Her house is going to become, like Santa's village.
Or Holly shit. I mean, one of the other.
But I will say that over the last couple days, and this is not counting any food sales at all.
Yeah, I haven't got to those yet.
So that would have been for like $393 in cash that was raised, not counting Cash App and Venmo. A couple of those are pretty cool. But the whole cheating and trying, dude, the heel of the solution came out because we were definitely pushing the envelope, bending, not breaking, but bending the rules.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Hey, politicians, I think it's perfectly fair for us to do it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Like we were holding doors for people and like, hey, can I interest you in a shirt? Like we weren't straight up asking people for their receipts or anything like that. Can I interest you in a shirt? Or handing them flyers or anything like that. But I mean, we were talking to them.
This one lady, she got confused and they went inside and they ate, and then they come out and she hands me her receipt. And I got it, and I'm like, "Oh, I can't take this. It's otherwise they think we're cheating." So then I had to walk back in and put it into the drop box. But we ended up getting an entire. I don't know if it was a church group or a book club or what, but they walked over and were just dumping them into our box. And I was like, cool. And then we saw another large group come up and they started putting it in the other box. So part of me is thinking, man, did they hear about us and half the group screwed up? Or were they here for the other one and they accidentally, the first group, put theirs in ours? I mean, maybe they just split it and felt, need the help. I don't know.
But that group was huge.
Huge.
It was a pretty wild time. Pretty wild time. And I was hitting on the bartender, so I mean, that was fun too.
Not you, Sage.
Oh, hey, he was being. How do I say this?
I don't know, because I don't know what you're trying to say.
Politically correct with the whole alcohol thing. Like he went inside and made sure to look for all the signs and make sure that it wasn't between doors because you can't take it out. But if the breezeway counted, and I give him credit. Normally he would just say, fuck it. I'm doing what I'm doing. But I'm guessing for the charity aspect of it, he's like, well, let me play this right.
Yeah, I went in and I actually asked permission and everything if I could have a beer out in the breezeway. And they're like, yeah, man, that's perfectly fine. We just can't bring it out to you. And I said, I'll get my own beer. That ain't no problem. I've got 2 feet in a heartbeat.
Yeah. But
so, yeah. And I kept it hidden. I mean, I kept it back, away from the table. It was sitting in the windowsill to where people didn't see it all the time. It wasn't like I was always standing there holding it, drinking a beer, going, hey, want to buy a fucking T-shirt? No, it wasn't like that.
We embarrassed my daughter she was there for the first 3 hours, but
she got you with that dad joke though.
She did. So we started doing dad jokes and doing the dad dance and laugh. And, as much as she was trying to hate us for doing it, she kept laughing. But so we threw her some dad jokes. And then she threw one right back at us.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to say, dude, it was a good one. So, Bubba, I'm gonna give you this dad joke and tell me how much, if it gets you. How much does a chimney cost?
Oh,
nothing. It's on the house. Dude, like when she said it, me and Sage were trying to think. It's like, okay, this is probably some real simple answer.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I was like, it's got to be the simplest answer in the world.
And we gave up, and she said it, and it was just.
It was instantly good and funny, and we both just kind of like clapped a little bit, and then we broke out in the dad laugh and the dance, and she lost her shit again.
He was like, I thought I was going to get y'all to shut up, and I was like, no, that's a good one. We're going to use it now.
Yeah, we're stealing it.
Oh, it was great though. Had a good time out there, raised some money. I am really curious because if this wasn't our best Texas Roadhouse, I'm going to be highly upset. But at the same time, I'll do them again, even if it doesn't get us anything from the receipts, because the cash alone. And now I'm kicking myself in the ass because we didn't, even though we were able to for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we didn't go there to set up. We just set up for Wednesday, Thursday. Now I'm really hating myself right now because damn. Especially Sunday, grabbing all them churchgoers. Ooh.
Fuck, I wouldn't have been able to be there.
You wouldn't have been back yet.
I've been like
on Sunday, would you?
I ended up getting back at about 4:30. But dude, I've been riding in the truck for damn near 6 hours.
Yeah, Sunday wasn't work for you.
I had tired ass like a motherfucker. That and I'll tell you all a little secret. We stopped in Herman, Missouri, and got some brats in Germantown and a few IPAs, and then stopped at a couple other bars on the way back. So we've been drinking the whole kind of way back. And
well, I know you also bring back some moonshine from Missouri. So
I actually didn't bring any moonshine back this time.
What?
Yeah, I still had some left over, but Jeremy
Isn't that illegal?
I mean, you would think it is, but I didn't. We did do a moonshine tasting while I was down there.
Well, duh.
But I was kind of sad they didn't have any new flavors. But nah, I didn't feel like buying any this time. Plus, I can always go online and buy it.
Right. So, what crazy world news or anything we got?
I know Bub's got to ask Dr. Sage questions. Crazy world news.
I do have a veteran allegedly kicked off Delta flight for wearing a T-shirt that the flight attendant deemed threatening.
What was threatening about it? Did it have My Little Pony on it?
A woman was allegedly asked to deplane from a Delta Airlines flight earlier in the week after she claims that a flight attendant told her the T-shirt she was wearing was threatening. According to reports, U.S. Marine Corps veteran Catherine Banks was boarding a flight at San Francisco International Airport October 16th. When the flight attendant approached her and asked her, damn ads. Hold on a second.
Did you lose your spot?
No. The person asked her to get off the plane. And male flight attendant was saying, ma'am. I looked around like, who was he talking to? And it was me. He said, you need to get off the plane. And I was like, what did I do? After getting off the plane, Banks said that the flight attendant told her that her shirt, which read, do not give in to the war within, end veteran suicide, was threatening.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah. She
That's
said,
bringing awareness to veteran suicide, which is 22 a day on average.
22 a day, yeah.
And that's offensive to that motherfucker?
She said, are you kidding me? She recalled, I'm a Marine Corps veteran. I'm going to see my Marine sister. I've been in the Marine Corps for 22 years and worked for the Air Force for 15. I'm going to visit her, he said. Oh, he said, I don't care about your service, and I don't care about her service. The only way you're going to get back on this plane is if you take it off right now.
And this is what airline? Delta?
Yes.
I would have that motherfucker's job.
What has Delta said about this shit if this happened on October 16th?
Let's see. Banks told NBC Bay Area that she had to face away from the flight attendant as she changed into another sweatshirt because she wasn't wearing a bra. Flight attendants and Banks claim also told her to sit in the back of the plane, even though she said she paid for an extra legroom seat. The flight was delayed and she missed a connecting flight later in the day, she added. Her shirt is made by the Till Valhalla Project, which helps provide mental health treatment to U.S. veterans. Has renovated veterans' homes and more. I feel like they just took my soul away. I'm not a bad person, and that T-shirt, I should be allowed to support myself and veterans. And according to Delta's contract of carriage for U.S. flights, the airline has sole discretion to determine whether or not passengers should be removed from a flight for the passenger's comfort or safety, for the comfort or safety of other passengers or Delta employees, or for the prevention of damage to the property of Delta or its passengers or employees.
What the hell does that have to do with a goddamn T-shirt?
Certain conditions that allow flight attendants to remove passengers from a plane include disorderly, abusive, or violent conduct, or when the passenger's conduct, attire, hygiene, or odor creates an unreasonable risk of offense or annoyance to other passengers.
Were they afraid that T-shirt was going to attack somebody?
And then it says a Delta spokesman or a spokesperson told people in a statement, the matter with the customer has been resolved. We appreciate her patience as we continue to work to understand what occurred during this event. Most importantly, we are thankful for her service to our country.
That just means they paid her to be quiet because I'm not seeing anything extra on top of it. I can tell you right now, I don't care for Delta anyway. I flew them one time and it was a horrible experience on a couple of them. So with that bullshit and with what they just pulled, Delta can suck my fucking dick. You know, they're a business. They can operate how they want or whatever. But our biggest voice is I don't ever have to fucking fly your ass.
Yep.
Let Joe Rogan get a hold of that news report.
Yeah, they'd come out and apologize.
Whoa. Yeah, that's okay. Go break a lamp and apologize to it. See if it fixes it.
Right. That seems about how they do things.
And
we're sorry. It's
okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I was just saying that.
And you guys got to get this one. Death row inmate here in the United States was denied cigarette request before execution. The guards cited health concerns. I mean, he's about to, he's about
Read
to
that
die.
again.
He's about to die. And he requested a cigarette. And they denied him because of his health concern.
I don't think he's going to die of cancer. I'm pretty fucking sure.
Yeah.
He requested to exchange his last meal for a cigarette. However, his request was denied by prison guards who noted that it was bad for his health.
So's the needle that was about to go in his arm. See, dude, that is some of the stupid bullshit that I can't. If you're on death row, hey, my last request, I want to smoke a cigarette. I don't care if the dude wants to fucking, let's be honest, if he wants to toke up, get high, get ripped, whatever. If he's getting ready to go out, hey, you know what? You're about to make your peace with God and get even with whatever you did. Here you go. Have at it.
Yeah, that's you know, some of the stuff that comes up is just ridiculous. I mean, let the man have a goddamn cigarette. You know, like
Let him smoke a joint. Let him fucking hit a line, a rail, whatever. He literally is on his way out.
let's see, what else did I find? Oh, so we just had Halloween yesterday.
No shit.
And
Sorry.
Des Moines,
Just didn't want
Iowa.
to state the obvious on that one.
Des Moines, Iowa, for the first time since 1938, allowed children to go trick or treating on Halloween.
This is
Huh?
1968,
1938.
1938.
Going to door for candy on All Hallows Eve has long been commonplace throughout the country, but not in Des Moines, Iowa, where
Really?
the capital city took a different approach more than 7 decades ago in hopes of tamping down on hooliganism.
Hooliganism.
Instead, Des Moines children don their costumes on Beggar's Night, which is typically the day before Halloween. And besides screaming trick or treat, children are expected to tell a joke before receiving a treat. This year, Beggar's Night was set for Wednesday, but because of expected heavy rain and thunderstorms, officials delayed trick or treating until Thursday, which to the rest of the country is the normal Halloween. To my knowledge, it has never been moved or canceled since it was established after Halloween in 1938.
Holy
However,
shit.
the safety of our residents, families, and children is always top priority and led to the change in this year's scheduled Beggar's Night.
Beggar's Night. Huh. I kind of like that. Beggar's Night.
I'd never heard that before, actually.
Shit, you got to drive. You could drive through Springfield any night of the week and see that.
Right.
Every goddamn stoplight.
You know, hungry, homeless, give them food, and then they're upset. Well, can you just give me money?
Yeah.
Your sign says hungry. I literally went and got you burgers. Well, I'd really prefer the cash.
And I do have one more somewhat Halloween story. Ohio Goodwill was mocked for selling used car seat cover as a Halloween costume and put a $25 price tag on it. The Ohio Goodwill's Halloween section went viral for selling a seat cover as a costume with an exorbitant price tag. TikTok user posted a video of seat cover on a hanger at the end of the rack of Halloween costumes at the Goodwill in Ohio. The video captioned, "Goodwill funny as F for this one." Went viral with hundreds of users commenting on the item's absurd cost and placement and put a $25 price tag on it. Our local Goodwills are getting wild with their pricing, one user wrote. Another hypothesized about why the seat cover was included with costumes. Someone could have picked it up and changed their mind, then put it in there instead of where they found it. No. One user claimed that they used to work at Goodwill, added that Goodwill would do this when they were trying to upprice something that they know would normally be expensive. Not everyone was upset by the video, though, with some finding it clever. One user wrote, "Ironically, that's exactly the material I needed to finish my costume."
Oh, that's great.
I don't know. It could have been just one hell of a joke. Because you can always say that if someone gets mad, "Hey, this is ridiculous." It's just a joke, dude. And then you'll get someone in there that might just be a sucker and comes up and buys it for $25.
Say somebody goes in there and donates their one seat cover. Who has one seat in their fucking car?
Well,
Or,
look at
hey,
the guy who was trying to get rid of a desk, put it out in front of his house, and it sat there for like a week. No one took it, and the sign said free. Then his brother comes over and is like, "Hey, dude, why don't you put a price on it?" He was like, "Why? I'm trying to get rid of it." He goes, "Just trust me." So they flipped the sign around and wrote $50. Go to the door to talk to the owner, and within like an hour, they go out there to check, and the thing's been stolen. I tell you what, that hey, his brother knew something, put a value on it. People want it.
Yep, they'll steal it then.
You know, what was that expensive ass store we used to have here in town? Periwinkles. With some of that crazy looking, I mean, they sold, this was back in like 98, 99. So at the time, this price was high, but they sold an $1,800 couch. Wasn't a very long couch. It was a short couch. $1,800, and it was a all white couch with red polka dots. $1,800, and fucking people would buy it.
What the hell?
So just value. I mean, look at some of the rich ass designer clothes that are out. Oh, better yet, the jeans with fucking holes in them now.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that last time.
That's a fucking thing.
Yeah, shit, I got all sorts of those.
You literally buy a pair of brand new jeans and they already got fucking holes in them. This is the style. Like, I got a bunch of old jeans I can just go yank out of the fucking dresser and go to like, so could I go to Plato's Closet and be like, hey, these are designer jeans. Can I get fucking $200 per pair?
All right.
Dude, if they're backstitched just right, yeah, man, you could call them designers.
So what other styles like really bug you?
You know what? Now that I know that they're kind of coming back a little bit, the old school Jinko jeans. Those jeans, they didn't bug me, but I had a couple pair of those back in the day. But I mean, the super wide leg at the bottom and shit.
Yeah.
But I know you can go to some places online and order them again and get them, man. But they're stupid expensive, like stupid expensive.
What kind of bugs me, and it's stupid, it really shouldn't bug me, but it does, is the whole how it's in style now for people to wear mismatched socks.
Oh, I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that. I see that shit all the time. I'm like, dude, how hard is it for me to match two socks?
I can have two socks. Both are black. But if they're just a little different somehow, like a different brand, or one's faded and one's not, I can't do it. But they're wearing like one green sock, one orange sock, or
Yeah, and they do it on purpose. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Because they don't give a fuck. They're like, oh, it's a cool thing to do. No, it's not. That's not cool. That's lazy and stupid. Let's see, Brian. Jay, I've never seen you with mismatched socks.
What's that?
I've never seen you with mismatched socks.
Oh shit, we wear socks? I thought it was a thing not to.
I've seen you without socks on before. And that fucking super crazy white tan line looks like you're still wearing socks.
During this, dude, being a driver, you get those nice driver tan lines. My left leg on the outside is tan as a motherfucker, being next to that open door in that truck. And
whenever he goes with that
other leg, completely different.
And then you see him and he's wearing like his
says young Sage over there wearing his Jacobs and Wilson's leather jacket.
I was Santa Kermit, know who the fuck I was back in the day.
Although I also see that there's at least one company that's bringing back. I don't know if you remember, they used to have them color changing shirts back in the day where you put your hand on it and then wherever your hand was, it changes color.
Yeah, the heat shirts.
Yeah.
Shit, these days people are so big. Well, these days people are naturally bigger people. They would be the same color or different colors all over that shirt.
Didn't wear
Be like, oh, that
water on
that
them.
dude's titties are hot.
Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, this
found one
is
a bit ago.
Interesting. A transgender woman is suing a Hooters franchise for discrimination after they allegedly refused to hire her based on her image. Brandy Livingston has been a regular at the restaurant, famed for its scantily clad waitresses on Wolf Road in Colony, a suburb of Albany in New York. With career aspirations of working for the chain, Livingston had applied 3 times for listings, which were all unsuccessful, according to her. Speaking with News 10, Livingston said she was not respected as a woman at the establishment, alleging that workers actively discriminated against her. She told the outlet they would use male pronouns. They would refer to me as he. And I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but that's who we're talking about.
She's a man. Finkel and Einhorn, Finkel and Einhorn, Finkel and Einhorn.
On her being denied employment, she added, I said, do you want to see my experience or anything? Because I have previous jobs I had written down. And he said, oh, we don't care about the experience. We hire on the basis of personality. And there's an image that needs to be met. Livingston said that she and also heard employees and a manager at the restaurant harass her about using their restroom. She claimed, I overheard one of the servers after I left the restroom talking to one of the managers and said that, why are you allowing him in the women's restroom? And the manager said, oh, I don't like it any more than you do. Livingston filed a claim with the New York State Division of Human Rights, who investigated and found evidence her rights may have been violated. Hooters has since hit back at the claims, saying that Livingston had been told not to return to the establishment over alleged offensive behavior. Their lawyer said that Livingston allegedly made sexually explicit comments to servers on multiple occasions prior to her transitioning. News 10 reporter James De La Fuente questioned Livingston over this, saying the chain had accused her asking servers to marry her and discussing masturbation.
Oh, shit.
The company also said she had threatened to go to a gun range for practice for the next time you come to the restaurant. Livingston told the outlet that I never said anything about my mom would take me to the gun range and for clay pigeon shooting trap. I feel like one of the servers might have overheard what me and my dad were talking about and misunderstood what we were talking about. Right. Due to the findings by the State Division of Human Rights, Hooters and Livingston will attend a hearing next September. That's a while away. Livingston told the outlet that she does not want money over her claims, adding, What I really want is an apology. I'm never going to get that. So
We're sorry your feelings got hurt.
I'm thinking they scheduled it for next September, hoping she just
Go away.
yeah.
And you have a mental problem.
So I got one for you. A serial shoplifter banned from wearing wigs after string of thefts wearing disguises.
Hold on. When you say serial shoplifter, are you meaning that they shoplift a lot or that they were shoplifting actual cereal?
It would be a lot of shoplifting, dude. Who the fuck stole a bunch of cereal? That would be some weird ass news, though. No, this lady shoplifts so much that she is even banned from wearing a wig in a particular store just because of the amount of times that she has been trespassed, changes her disguise to come back again. She constantly keeps targeting the same place. A prolific shoplifter has been banned from wearing wigs after numerous attempts. Hannah Roberts, 33, used a series of hair pieces to try and beat a ban on entering any shops. She was handed a criminal behavior order by a Gloucester magistrate sitting by the magistrate's court earlier this month. The story came out yesterday. Robert was banned by the City Safe from entering any member shops, but repeatedly ignored the sanctions. When challenged by staff or security officers, she would become abusive and run with stolen items. They got all kinds of pictures of her in different disguises. I mean, she is using everything. In an effort to get around the ban, she is also taken to wearing a variety of wigs to disguise herself. However, this is the kicker. This is what always gets her caught. No matter how many disguises and wigs she wears, she has a distinctive tattoo on her neck that the staff is easily able to recognize her. Under the CDO, Roberts has been banned from entering Gloucester City Center, as well as any shops participating in the Gloucester City Safe Center. She is also prohibited from wearing a wig or hairpiece designed to change her appearance when entering any retail premises. Now, this is why I can cover her face, but that right there, neck tattoo, is unique.
You're not missing that.
That is how she's getting busted. So it doesn't matter what she looks like. If you change this, that one little thing down there, that neck tattoo, is your giveaway.
So why don't you just take makeup and cover it? I mean,
dude, she's a fucking criminal.
Obviously not a smart one.
Yeah, dead giveaway, but yet all the time she thinks she's smart. Wig, different outfits, clothes. The one thing she doesn't change or cover up is what gives her away. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your dumb criminals. Yay, give it up for them.
She needs to cover up that face too, wear a bag on it or something.
I don't think she's horrible.
Get a turtleneck.
Pretty either.
Yeah, a turtleneck would really help out, but unless she's thinking, well, if I wear a turtleneck, that might be a dead giveaway. Bitch, your tattoo's a dead giveaway. I don't know,
And I had one last thing that I found. I can't believe I'm even bringing this up, but Joe Exotic is back in the news.
From jail?
Yeah, from jail.
Oh, Jesus.
He's hoping Trump wins so he can beg for another pardon.
He's 61 now and confirms engagement to an amazing 33-year-old inmate amid 21-year prison sentence. Third time's the charm. Tiger King star Joe Exotic is engaged. The reality TV personality, who is currently serving 21 years behind bars after being found guilty of murder for hire, is ready to tie the knot with a much younger man that he met in prison. Let's see. And it's like he put up his own post saying, meet Jorge Marquez. He is 33. He is so amazing and is from Mexico. Now, the quest of getting married in prison and getting him asylum, or we are leaving America when we both get out. Either way, I wish I would have met him long ago. And he... Oh, let me... So that's him. Now,
didn't Joe get married while he was already married to another dude, and the younger one ended up committing suicide inside their house at the Exotic Ranch or whatever?
I don't know. His, I guess his real name, or Travis Maldonado Passage, has been married twice before this. He first said I do to a Travis Maldonado in 2015. However, he tragically shot himself and died in 2017. His death was documented in Netflix Tiger King series. The television personality married Dylan Passage the same year, but the pair split in 2021 after nearly 3.5 years of marriage. So,
all right. My question is was it really accidental or was it suicide? Sage Skeletor says, all rise for the king. By the way, Sage, you ain't getting that arm now. The cops took it.
Son of a bitch.
I figured it was going to get confiscated. He left it in the fucking windshield when it got stuck.
Yeah,
evidence.
Is Fred at least out? Or is he still in jail? Inquiring minds want to know.
It says to answer the main question the public wants to know, yes, Joe and I are seeking a divorce, Passage wrote on Instagram in 2021. This wasn't an easy decision to make, but Joe and I both understand that this situation isn't fair to either of us. It's something that neither of us were expecting, but we were going to take it day by day. We are on good terms still, and I hope I can stay that way. I will continue to have Joe in my life and do my best to support him while he undergoes further legal battles to better his situation. Maldonado Passage was arrested in 2018 on charges 17 counts of animal abuse and attempted murder for hire for allegedly planning the death of rival big cat rescuer Carol Baskin in 2019.
Baskin. Does anyone really like that bitch? Sage, it's now evidence Fred is still in jail, and Skeletor told him that he can make a killing on nugget porn since he's missing an arm and a leg.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, the Fred and his nugget porn.
So yeah, Joe Exotic engaged to who's 61, engaged to a 33-year-old inmate who's from Mexico.
So my question is this: since he's not technically divorced yet, and he's now engaged to this other inmate, that means he was cheating.
Oh yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
And
sure
fuck
they've
Carol
dropped
Baskin.
themselves in
I
the
told
shower.
that bitch I wanted to see the tiger she fed her husband to, and bitch called the cops on me. Did you go to her fucking rescue ranch? I could see Skeletor doing that shit and getting kicked out. Spent good money to see that place, and man, the horror was crazy.
Brian says I thought it would be Stumpy porn.
Yeah, he did. Oh, that's all. Hey, what'd she do when you said you wanted to see the tiger she fed her husband to?
Then she'd applied fed Skeletor to the damn tiger too.
She probably fucking security. Her and her fucking. I mean, I don't trust that bitch, man.
Hell no, dude. She's super fucking crazy, and fuck yeah, I wouldn't put it past her to kill her husband and feed him to the fucking tigers.
Didn't someone say that they found the husband or some shit?
Found him alive and shit somewhere.
See, you're that crazy that your husband disappeared and let people think he was dead. He didn't talk to family or nothing. He just, I'm out. I need this bitch to think I'm dead.
Shit. She went from smiling to pissed off and walked away. I was like, oh shit, she lead me to the tiger.
And this just popped up. You guys remember old Rob Blagojevich?
Hey, it's false.
Fuck.
According to Google on its latest, they still haven't found her ex-husband, Don Lewis.
Oh shit. And it's a Rod Go Blow, bitch.
Yeah. He predicts Trump will have Reagan-esque sweep on election day. He has shared what he thinks will happen in 2024 presidential election, suggesting that former President Donald Trump will achieve a massive victory in the same way Ronald Reagan did in 1980.
And that's pretty fucked up because Blagojevich is Democrat.
Yes. Or was anyway.
Well, he still says he is, but technically ever since because you know how it goes, they're all politicians are crooked, and your party will back you up, but as soon as you get busted, then they ditch out, states.
They're like, oh, yeah, we're done with you.
Yeah. He says, it says Blagojevich, a critic of Vice President Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party, assessed the diversity of supporters Trump received in this election cycle, and at Sunday's Madison Square Garden rally, all of whom come from different races and age groups. He also prefaced his assessment of the election by describing himself as an expert witness in analyzing elections, citing how he ran in multiple hotly contested races. And I believe in this election is run fairly. It's going to be a 2024 version of 1980, when the country made its choice between Reagan and Carter.
Hope.
Blagojevich said on the Tucker Carlson show on X. By the first or second week of October, it started shifting and going towards Reagan, and ended up winning maybe 49 states or something. That won't happen now because the demographic in America is different. The ball games, those battleground states, but if I'm right about this, Trump will sweep all of them and might be competitive in states like Virginia, maybe, or Minnesota even.
I mean, it's a possibility.
So, anyhow, he's
Never say never.
I would
Blanco
love.
got to throw his 2 cents worth in.
I would love for it to be a wake up call, because if we had a landslide like that, that would be the ultimate. Hey, you can't go crazy with this one-sided bullshit. And I think it would be a wake up call for both parties that you have to work together for fucking figuring shit out. You can't just do whatever you're doing. That's my hope, that it's a landslide.
And Skeletor, I don't think we are.
No,
That's
Skeletor, we're not. We'll talk about it on Wednesday, but no, we're not going to broadcast during the election.
Yeah.
So I did some more digging. Carol Baskin is the one that broke the news and said that Homeland Security had told her that they had found her husband and he was alive and well in Costa Rica. However, she did that, and the family of the missing husband has clapped back and simply stating that it is not true, and accusing Baskin of manipulating a letter seen in Netflix Tiger King 2 in order to create a different narrative about Lewis's disappearance. So they're believing she is saying that to try to get people off her back and all her claims. But
probably,
if Homeland Security got a hold of her to say, hey, your husband's alive and well, he's in Costa Rica,
you would think they would have got a hold of his family.
They would have told his kids, and his kids are like, no, this is bullshit. She's just making shit up.
And it would have been all over every news agency there is, too.
Because even in, I guess, the new documentary, it brings it up again that her involvement in her millionaire spouse's mystery disappearance, repeated rumors that she put his body through a meat grinder and fed it to the tigers.
That's more believable.
Yeah.
It is.
Family spokesperson Jack Smith, not that Jack Smith, blasted Baskin and said her alive and well claim reeks of desperation and a blatant bid to deflect speculation that she may know crucial details about Don's disappearance. I think she's just trying to do anything and everything she can to clear her name, and adding that Lewis's 3 daughters have been upset with her assertions. Lewis's offspring have long loathed Baskin had something to do, if not the murder itself, of their father.
Skeletor says, if I married that bitch, I would run also. And Amanda says, I think that he is buried in the Tiger King Ranch, and that's why she bought the ranch.
Well, why would Baskin's husband be buried at the Tiger King Ranch?
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. Because she didn't have control of the Tiger King Ranch at that time. She had her own.
Right? That bitch went Tony Montana on her husband.
He was in the news I believe it was last year, because he was stating that he was going to run for president from prison.
Yeah. Well,
and that he had filled out the paperwork and everything that needed to be done to do that.
I got more votes than that motherfucker right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And other news, apparently there's a little video going around.
Hey, I'll be right back while you're reading that.
There's a couple people that are throwing hissy fits over it.
Oh.
Former House Speaker Newt Gingrich and Fox News host Sean Hannity freaked out together Thursday about a pro-Kamala Harris ad narrated by Julia Roberts.
Oh, yeah.
who emphasizes that wives don't have to vote how their husbands want them to, nor tell them who they have to vote for at all. And apparently, this thing is blowing up all over the place. And you know what? I can see it. You know, you have the right to vote for whoever you want.
You do, and I don't have a problem with any of that. But the way they made that video is like so
it's sketchy.
Let's destroy the sanctity of this family and be all secretive. And this, it's like,
yeah,
first off,
telling you to lie to your husband or spouse or whatever the fuck.
Like, first off, if you're in the same household, you're maybe most likely going to talk about it and know who's doing what and who's going to vote for who. I do believe the family will vote together, but in some cases, like I know my wife's going to vote for Harris, and
it's because it's a woman.
I'm going to vote for me. But if I was
right there, taking 2 votes away from Trump.
If I wasn't running and I voted, I know where I'd be voting, but that's the thing, we know. But this video is like, hey, fuck your husband. Just vote your way and tell him that you voted the other way so it's cool. It's like, why do you're saying that it's okay to lie to each other in a marriage? Isn't that what you're taking from it? That's what I'm taking from it.
That's exactly what they were arguing.
Why do you got to lie about it? If one spouse wants to vote this way and one spouse wants to vote this way, then fine. But you're like, oh, it's cool. Just tell them it's okay. That's some bullshit. Feed your husband a Carol Baskin. They would have had a better response if they would have done that fucking commercial.
Where was the other one I had right here? Where'd you go? Where'd you go, you son of a bitch?
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. Shit.
Damn, you already had your girlfriends vote for Trump? Look at Skelly. Wait a minute. Skelly, is that why you're building up your spouses and all that to get more votes? I need to put him on my campaign team. Shit. Go to Skeletor's party. Cocaine, pussy, and dick for everyone, and big ass rails of cocaine. Just vote for me.
Tyson lawsuit, Jennifer Lopez thing.
Skelly's getting her arm.
I just had it here and I fucking lost it.
You lost it.
Fuck. I'm finding it. I know it's here. I couldn't have gone too fucking far.
Well, sometimes.
Oh, there's Trump in a fucking garbage truck.
I still love that.
That is so fucking great.
I do have a little wrestling news.
Oh boy.
If it's about the names of what's been released, that's fucking been blown up everywhere.
Yeah.
The boy I've been fucking, he voting Trump also.
Yeah,
he's my bi femboy, y'all. Damn. Skelly,
So
how many people are you fucking? He cuter than Cooley.
The fact that it's reported that Baron Corbin, Tegan Knox, and Indy Hartwell are all leaving the company. Wasn't it just like last week or week before that Baron Corbin was put back on the main roster?
It's the WWE. It don't matter. They can put you on the main roster and then the very next day fucking cut you. Man, a day when my dick ain't fucking, something is a bad.
Damn, I just had another story up here. I don't know where the fuck it went. As soon as I scrolled up and scrolled back down, the fucking thing was gone. But it was talking about some guy that was married, and he said that if he finds out that his wife votes for Kamala, and he's like some really popular dude, and it said that he finds out his wife votes for Kamala, he'll take that as that she just cheated on him, and he's going to divorce her ass.
Oh shit! Well, how's he really gonna know though? Is he gonna go in the booth with her? Can't do that.
I don't fucking know, dude. He said he gets any kind of an idea that his wife voted for Kamala, he's going to divorce her ass. He's going to look at that as cheating. So, I mean, I guess he can go in with irreconcilable differences and be like, bitch voted for Kamala, and that judge would probably be like, oh, well, fuck, divorced. Diddy grand jury witness details footage of celebrities being victimized by rapper. Oh, shit. Former Playboy model claims Sean Diddy Combs made her watch Jennifer Lopez video. God damn, there's all sorts of shit about Diddy. Sex tapes, A-listers.
I know, Corey. That's fucked up. My wife ain't voting for me. That's
fucked up. Even more fucked up. I mean, she's got two candidates she absolutely could vote for, you or Trump, and she's gonna pick Kamala. The fuck is wrong with that? Is it just because it's a fucking girl?
I have no clue, dude.
Because it's definitely a girl that has no fucking common sense, and your wife has way more common sense than that.
Things that make you go,
Things that make you go, what the fuck? Jose, what the hell? Jose's here.
So here's what I want to know. And hi, Ellen. So the fact that what was that? We said Wednesday we were mentioning that these early voting drop-off boxes in Oregon and Washington that were set on fire. What do they do about those votes now?
They're going to have to get them recast.
But how do they know whose was even in there and whose wasn't? You know, like.
That's a good call.
I mean, I just don't know how that kind of stuff works.
I'm not sure how that would work either.
And to be honest, it's not fair to either Trump or Harris or Wilhite for that fact.
Yeah, I might have some votes
on there. Who knows though? It's not fair to anyone, really.
Well, they're supposed to check those things like daily or whatever. So I'm sure they put out a release around then and was like, hey, if you went to this box, come and they can see if your tally is in. Even though it's kept secret, they would actually have access to what your record would be.
Yeah, because the people that look at the ballots and shit to tally this shit up, trust me, they're not fucking going in there and going, oh, well, this person voted for so-and-so. No, they go to prison for that kind of shit.
Yeah.
They know it's at stake on that. At least,
One only had 3 damaged. Oh, so what'd they do? Just set the outside of the fucking box on fire? That's...
Yeah. At least that's the picture I saw. It was the outside of the boxes was on fire.
That just tells you dumb criminals.
It tells you somebody did it and got away quick. But with all the fucking cameras and shit that are out there these days, I'm surprised they didn't identify anybody or catch anybody get away in a vehicle. You'd think they would have cameras on the ballot boxes.
So Corey just sent a photo, and it's Kamala dressed up as Princess Leia bending down to the voter machine saying, "Please, Dominion, help me out. You're my only hope." Like she was talking to our 3PO or whatever.
R2D2. God damn it. Why we're on Star Wars like that? I'm not even looking in the fucking thing. I don't want to see it.
Oh, he sent it private.
Oh, good. He sent it to just you. He didn't send it in the actual chat thing.
Yeah, he's not in that one. You want me to send it to you?
No. I don't want Star Wars ruined. I like Star Wars too much for that bullshit.
And also, I guess it was announced too that you know how WWE's Crown Jewel event tomorrow, and they've got the two new Crown Jewel belts.
Yeah, they're only getting defended once.
The belts themselves will stay in Saudi Arabia and Riyadh's WWE Experience attraction rather than returning to the United States with the title holders.
Okay. Well, I mean, they'll be really safe and protected over there, especially with that many goddamn diamonds in it. They pack those damn things full of diamonds. And they're fucking huge. I mean, goddamn, them belts are fucking huge.
Can you imagine how heavy those belts actually are?
I guarantee they're every bit of fucking 12 to 15 pounds.
So I say we get in some Ask Dr. Siege.
We can do that. Let's see, let me bring it up.
Oh, let me find some music.
How many emails do you got for Dr. Sage?
It looks like there's 3 questions.
3?
Oh, Tyler always gives us the most. Whoa.
But I will
Scroll back
say,
up.
those of you that know me, if you have an extra Dr. Sage question, you can always message me on Facebook Messenger, and we can add that to this.
Yeah, because we don't have access to the email right now since Tyler's not here and he's stingy and won't give it up.
So you guys know my name. Look me up on Facebook Messenger and send those questions if you got more. Like I said, I've got 3 that were forwarded to me by the Door Watcher.
Dr. Sage, you can ask your questions right here in the chat too. Dr. Sage, will you help me out hide from ICE? Jose, you know I've always got your back, my brother.
Dude, they won't find you
out of Chicago.
We got you.
Yeah, we got you out of Chicago. We'll put you up somewhere. Speaking of ICE, we actually saw some dude walk into Texas Roadhouse last night wearing an ICE hat, and it was funny.
So, Ellen says she has a future Dr. Sage question. So, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Question number 1, Dr. Sage. With the holidays right around the corner, my 6-year-old daughter has been going nuts for a dog. She wants a puppy. Back in my days, you could find a dog cheap and easy. Nowadays, it costs hundreds of dollars to find a puppy. Dr. Sage, why are dogs so expensive? That's signed Moon 189.
Usually because they're worth it. But at the same time, it's easy. Go rescue a pet. Get a rescue dog, a shelter pet. And there's plenty of them around this area. I know that. They're still maybe a little on the expensive side, but they're really not that bad around this area. There's always places looking for rescues or trying to get home a dog, if you will. and you can get it pretty inexpensive. But I mean, definitely go to the rescues and find that little girl a puppy.
Or buy a mutt.
Buy a what?
A mutt. Don't look for a purebred. The purebreds are going to be a lot more expensive.
That's well, yeah. I mean, shit. It's whatever you can find. But find one that's a young one, to where you're not getting something that's been kicked around and abused. Find one that looks relatively healthy. Make sure. Normally, whenever they get those in, they've already got their shots and everything like that. Bob Barker always says, "Don't forget to neuter and spade your dogs." Which usually, whenever you get one from the vet that's ready to be rehomed or homed for the first time, that's done. So, yeah, definitely go and get one that's ready to be homed for the first time. And yeah, get that little girl a puppy, but definitely get a shelter pet. That's the best your bet. That's your best bet.
Ellen says she likes that answer. Yeah, there's plenty of dogs worth being adopted at the pet shelters. That's for sure.
Of course, she likes that answer because I only give good answers.
They would rather live with you than in a cage at a dog shelter. That's for sure.
Or take a chance of being euthanized.
Yes. Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Ain't seen you in forever. John used to be the bass player for the band that we were trying to get going. So back in the day.
Jose's got a question here. Dr. Sage, do people forget the great old times of bonfires and cookouts all night long with cold beers and shots for great times with great friends or family? Or is that just a tradition with blue? And I had a pop up here. I can't read the rest.
With blue collar.
Blue collar. Shoot. No, man, I used to do that stuff here all the time. And it was great. Great bonfires. And hell, I got a hell of a stack out here I need to fucking light on fire and get burnt down. I'm supposed to be at a bonfire right now. But it's, let's see here. 45 degrees out. I don't know that I really want to go all the way.
Sitting around a fire?
Yeah, it depends on how big that fire is. I can always make my fire bigger. I can't control somebody else's fire.
True.
Sage has built a fire that was seen from Thayer all the way over in Divernon.
Yes, sir.
In fact, the fire department showed up because
we had it under control. I had fire extinguisher close and the fire and the hose ready. And they was like, "Do we have to put this out?" And I was like, "Fuck no. I've got all my safety equipment right here. I know what I'm doing." Granted, they didn't know that I just finished burning a jacuzzi. So they had to follow the black smoke all the way to my house. They thought a building was on fire.
Next one. Dr. Sage.
What?
My family has an issue with the election coming up. My sister, who is voting for Harris, told my mom and dad she wishes they were dead for not voting for Harris.
Damn!
My younger sister got in her face and started a fight. Sage, what should I do to try and resolve this to put my family back together? Signed, already voting for Will Hite.
There you go. Tell them to all vote Will Hite.
Yeah, then they don't have to argue.
Yeah. Will Hite's an independent. They can all vote for him, and they got nothing to argue about.
Can't do any worse.
Can't do any worse.
Sense, he answered his own question.
Yes.
Or whoever did.
Yes, absolutely. Vote Will Hite. 2024. Can't do any worse.
See, this
and they can't argue over that.
The last couple of elections. Look, we can have a difference on political views. I may call you an idiot, but we can have difference of a view and still be cool. But when I listen to those on the left, it's, oh, well, if you're not voting Democrat, you're an enemy and you're hateful. And then they fucking called Madison Square Garden Nazi. I hate that if you don't have the same view, you're an enemy. How is that fucking even? How does that work?
It doesn't track, you know. And here's another one that doesn't quite track. John says he voted for himself. Did you sign up and do all of your paperwork and all that to become
well, technically, you can write anyone in. They just don't count it.
Oh yeah, I mean, unless you actually signed yourself in and did all the paperwork, you can write anybody in. You just don't get counted.
Look, Mickey Mouse gets votes every year. So does Donald Duck.
But I mean, Will Hyde actually did all the paperwork, and he's actually
counts
signed up where he actually counts. So votes for him actually count.
All right, babe. Yeah, I mean, you know.
That's why he's wearing the lovely shirt that he had made.
Mm-hmm.
Will Hyde, 2024. Can't do any worse.
Can't do it.
Absolutely. So.
And we have the logo up in the top right corner.
The last
At least it's in my
question I
top right corner.
Dr. Sage, I got the unfortunate role of doing Thanksgiving this year.
What's unfortunate about that?
Listening to your show the other night, I have to ask, why does Tyler hate Christmas stuff up too early?
Because it's too fucking early.
Yeah, you got to give other holidays a chance. I mean, you can't rush into Christmas that fucking early. I mean, I do get like doing your outside decorations while the weather is nice. I get that. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you got to plug that shit in that fucking early. You can set it up and get it ready. Not a fucking problem with that. But you ain't got to turn that shit on every night already. You can get that shit ready. Not a fucking problem. Christmas tree, that doesn't take nothing but about 45 minutes to put up and then another 20 to fucking decorate. You can do that anytime because you're inside the fucking house. Day after Thanksgiving, good. Perfect. But the people are usually moving pretty goddamn slow the day after Thanksgiving after getting stuffed. So I typically do it the day after Thanksgiving when I'm moving a little bit faster.
That one was not signed by anyone. So
because literally the day before Thanksgiving, I'm getting stuff all prepared because we always do Thanksgiving here at the house. So we're all getting together in the kitchen and making all sorts of food and shit. To where early in the morning, we're up Thanksgiving early, getting all the food ready to go. I'm making fucking deviled eggs and helping them with fruit salad and getting the sweet potato pie ready and the turkey in and the ham in.
Don't forget turtle dicks. Don't forget turtle dicks.
That's the only if Daniel does the turtle dicks. Which sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And then sometimes we do the oyster crackers, the seasoned range oyster crackers, and we have trays of cookies, then we have the pies, we have all that shit. So, I mean, we have a big spread. Veggies, real mashed potatoes, because I don't do the fucking box shit. I do real mashed potatoes.
I don't care.
So, I mean, full fucking spread. Green bean casserole.
You know what grinds my gears about Christmas early is Black Friday deals that are now happening before Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, Best Buy started today.
Are you fucking serious?
No, because me and Mikey was in there yesterday or the day before because he was going to buy a new dishwasher. And they're like, "Oh, come in Friday. Best Black Friday deals start."
Like,
what the fuck?
You got to be kidding me!
No, Best Buy's Black Friday deals are starting already. I believe they said it was starting Friday today.
Yeah, Ellen says it's the stores are bad enough right now already with their Christmas stuff going up.
Walmart save up to 70% online on November 11th. You've got to be fucking a week from Monday. And then on the 15th, kiss my head. Target is the 7th and 9th for Black Friday deals. Those ain't even those aren't even on a Friday. Dude. Maybe it's because I'm old fashioned and I like tradition. But remember growing up and during December going to the mall, able to check out everything. You could spend all day there because you had food courts with all kinds of fucking things to choose from and all the stores. Have you been to White Oaks Mall lately?
Oh, I'm sorry. It says November 8th for Best Buy.
Like, I am really trying to understand how White Oaks Mall is still open. Honestly, the only reason I think it's still open is because the state is paying for the old Sears part and did that whole extension onto it.
Oh, they're already putting a CDC at one end. Right down there by Texas Roadhouse.
Really? Dude.
You have $10,000, dog? Might get you that. What the fuck?
$10,000
bill?
Do any of you guys actually go and do that Black Friday shopping stuff?
Oh, fuck no, dude. It's too crazy.
His bill is $10,000. Jesus.
Which means he's only got to pay 10%.
1,000.
So yeah, he's got $1,000 he's got to pay. Man, I hate Black Friday. I thought it was a day to celebrate me, give me free shit.
The only thing he got was 4 copies. Dude.
Did you yell Rodney King?
His crazy ass, probably.
Is he old enough to know what Rodney King was?
That's been a while now, hasn't it?
Hey, Skelly, did you touch one of the cops' ass? Be honest.
You know you did. You fucking went to grab his gun and cop a feel.
I was going for the gun, I swear.
I was trying to grab the gun and I got, well.
Dude, no, you did. They hit hard.
Oh,
goodness, dude.
See, if you would have had your damn fucking white privilege card, you would have been fine.
So
that wouldn't have happened.
Led me out of Target with a boner because it turned. I was getting ready to say, did it actually turn you on? And here it is. He answers it without me having to even fucking ask.
Oh.
He says, I need to get
Skeletor says he needs to get that.
Yeah, you know what you got to do to trade? All you got to do is you got to send me your fucking address so I can send it to you. And then you need to send me my end card back.
All right. That all the questions for Ask Dr. Sage?
That's all I have.
Anybody
that's a sad day.
Gotta ask Dr. Sage. Jose had a couple for him.
Yeah, send it in the email, buddy. Yeah, Jose, did I answer Jose's? Me, Jason, and Ben, I'll stay at home because we don't have any place to go on Thanksgiving. But you know, Mariah's in Springfield has a hell of a Thanksgiving buffet.
Build that tradition. Mariah's does a Thanksgiving deal?
Yeah. Yes, sir. It's fucking good. We used to go there back when my mom was married to Virgil. whenever their house burnt down, and then they lived in the smaller house, we'd go there and have Thanksgiving.
So, speaking of holidays, since it seems like time just flies, means we'll be at St. Patty's Day before we know it. For the month of March, I will have these green bead necklaces with an attached shot glass. And the shot glass lights up like a disco ball. And the only thing I ask is people to make a donation. Last year we did pretty good with it.
See, Ellen's heard people recommend Mariah's for Thanksgiving. You got to make a reservation, though.
Christmas.
I celebrate Hanukkah, Christmas, and Kwanzaa.
Hey, I know what it's called. Happy Hanukkah.
I'm sure Mariah's is above my pay grade.
Mariah's is almost above a lot of people's pay grade. So it better be fucking worth it. More gifts that way. Of course, that's why you do it, you dog. They said it books up fast. You know what I really want to try for Thanksgiving?
What's that?
I've
turducken?
tried it. Turducken.
Turducken? Yeah.
Turducken.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
good.
know about all that.
You got to find the butcher that's willing to do it because they got to debone it and they got to do it, prep it right. But, dude, I heard it is fucking fantastic.
I believe Magros does it.
And I'm also a goofy.
That and the places.
Humphreys bite.
I have also never tried deep fried turkey.
Oh, we used to do that here all the time. It's good, but dangerous as fuck. God damn it, Scott.
For Salvation Army 1 year, but he was so jacked up on shrooms, he was wishing Happy Easter.
Turducken is greasy as shit.
So, and, you know, we had that story about Delta Airlines, and now I got a story from Southwest Airlines where a passenger is accusing Southwest employee of going to the bathroom on her personal belongings, including an urn of her mother's ashes.
Whoa.
A woman is seeking answers from Southwest after noticing something bizarre and downright disgusting in one of her personal belongings after getting off a flight with the airline. In a TikTok video, a passenger named Sally admitted that she was both confused and rightfully angry at the way Southwest employees treated her belongings and demanded that something be done about her ruined things. The passenger accused a Southwest employee of going to the bathroom in a guitar case she was traveling with, which held an urn of her mother's ashes. Yesterday, an incident occurred, and I am deeply concerned with how it was handled. She said in her video, "My guitar was lost during my flight and did not show up at the destination that I was at." She explained that her guitar was to be shipped to the location where she was, which happened. However, when she finally received her guitar in its case, she was shocked at what she found when she opened it. The inside of her guitar case was incredibly wet and had the distinct smell of urine, making it obvious that someone had gone to the bathroom inside of it. On top of her actual guitar being ruined, Sally had put the urn holding her mother's ashes in the case as well. Because of the urine, her late mother's ashes were ruined.
How, dude, a guitar case is specifically usually designed for that fucking guitar, and there's not a lot of room in it, especially for a fucking urn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do know that on flights in the cargo hold, they can actually put animals in there too. So how is she or he or whoever blaming an employee airline for pissing?
Yeah. If
In the
that
case-
case was standing up on its side and a dog fucking licked its leg up and pissed
Well,
on
I
the
was
top of
gonna
that
say-
guitar case, it could have went right in through where that guitar closes.
Yeah, I would say because obviously an animal's not going to open the case and go inside the case if it was completely
But
wet.
we all know how a
But-
guitar case is. It's
Yeah.
got that lip on it. And if a dog hikes its leg and pisses, it's going to go right through that lip and right
Well,
down on top
what
of the
if
guitar.
What if
But
it's
usually
stacked and
don't-
you got an animal crate on top of it and the dog pisses and it goes in? If that case isn't sealed or if it's not a good case, or
it's
if it
stored
is,
upside down.
you know what? If you have the urn in it, so I'm thinking it's one of those flexible cases where it's not actual wood and lock.
Like a vine.
So then that way
vinyl
you
case.
could fit an urn in there. Well, then it just leaks in. But I
Yeah.
want to know how they can blame a person.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Because
mean,
Sally immediately called Southwest and spoke to several people explaining what had happened with their guitar case and that it had been destroyed in such a vulgar manner. I don't feel as though it was taken as seriously as it should be, considering this is a biohazard. I touched this with my bare hands trying to figure out why my guitar is soaking wet, and I have cuts on my fingers, and I have urine-covered guitar. This guitar mattered a lot to me, and I had things to do with it.
why she got cuts on her fingers? What does that have to do with the fucking price of tea in China?
Well, but urine getting into those cuts, it's a bodily fluid. I don't know.
But again, how is she so sure that it's human?
That could be animal. I would think it would be animal if it's stored in cargo.
And it also
The
says
guitar's
passenger
definitely
was
not a
originally-
carry-on.
The passenger was originally told that she would have to wait 30 days for a response from Southwest.
She's probably not the only fucking passenger that loses luggage.
Yeah, dude, luggage gets a shit ton gets lost a day.
And not only that, but they got to investigate the situation. That takes time too.
And she attempted to bring this issue up with Southwest 30 days after filing an initial report. She was told that it would be another month until she received an actual response. So,
If I were her, I would have took that.
I still want to know why you're shipping the urn with the guitar in a case. Why
Yeah,
it
that
wouldn't
doesn't make
be
much
its
sense.
own- I don't know. That's,
Why wouldn't you? And if it's a hard case, that urn wouldn't fit in there.
yeah, if it's a hard case, it's not fitting. I can't see that.
And
But I'm sorry,
she's got
but
the soft
If it's
case.
an urn, dude, I'm sorry, that urn's going on carry on with me.
Yeah, no shit.
it also depends on the size of the urn too. I mean, maybe she
Well,
had a
sir,
small mom and a small urn.
My mom's the midget. Give me a fucking shot glass.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you wouldn't get an urn this big for.
See,
if
that's
your mom
what
was
I
a little
mean. What
person.
Ellen's she's thinking the same way. I would think you would want to take a little bit extra care of an urn.
Oh yeah.
That's my thought. How the fuck could you be like, I'll just let this go in the cargo hold? I mean, you know, airlines lose luggage. Would you take that fucking chance?
Hell no.
Yeah,
That's like
Damn.
putting a box and putting like your entire life savings in it and be like, I'll just let this fucking, it should be good. No fucking
it'll be-
way.
Yeah, you see how those motherfuckers handle luggage. Skeletor, to answer your question, no, I don't dress like Santa. I'm sorry, bro. That's my older brother, Jeremy. He dresses like Santa Claus. He's getting ready to get the Santa white to put in his beard and all that shit. And he's getting the full blown Santa Claus costume and all that. So
No,
he'll be
no
doing Santa
Santa
Claus.
Claus this year.
There's never been a Santa Claus, and there never will be. There will be no ho 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 because my brother's got the fucking full belly for it, and he'll be all right.
But hey,
And he's got the full bushy beard.
Hey, sometimes though Santa does get the ho ho hos. I'm just
I
saying.
say there's plenty of ho ho ho.
This guy used to get the ho ho hos, but not no mo's. Oh,
Kick to the nuts.
yep. My nuts hurt now.
All right, so there is some good news. The temperature's dropping. People get a little cool. Man, you don't have to worry about that. Tomorrow at noon at Goodfellas Pub, we have the chili cook-off. And they even have a spicy category. Sage, you want to come for some spicy chili?
Now, didn't I just see that one of the chili cook-offs was at first it was postponed and now it's being canceled?
Why you gonna bring up bad news, bro?
We ain't worried about that one.
Okay, okay.
But
We're talking
I've already
about
got
the one in Springfield at Goodfellas Pub, noon. What'd you say, Sage?
Where's this at? Goodfellas?
Goodfellas Pub.
Isn't that the one that used to be the 49er?
Yeah, run by Frankie.
Goodfellas.
518 Bruns Lane, Springfield.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost at Jefferson, kind of like right there by the U-Haul place.
Yep. I know where that's at.
Yep.
I used to get U-Hauls there.
Right in that, just a little ways down from the Old Town Apartments, which used to be a blast back in the day. There was always parties there.
I used to party there with some of you guys, and then a few of my other friends used to live there too.
Back in the day, I remember that place being I wouldn't say a party hub, make it sound bad, but the owners back then were cool. They kept things on lock if it got too crazy. But there was one particular building in us wrestlers, there was like 6 or 7 different apartments that were rented by wrestlers. So they had this entire hallway. And dude, when we would have parties there and we'd have poker night and thing like that, everyone would just leave the door unlocked or open. And you would just walk down the hall and go to so-and-so's place, then go to the next one. And we'd just have this massive party. And the owners at that time, their lot manager or apartment manager or whatever, the super, would like come along, dude. And he was like, hey, look, man, as long as the cops don't get called and you ain't starting no shit, it's cool. And I mean, we were respectful, and it reminded me back in the day of partying at barracks. It was fucking great.
I was at a party there one time, and some dude got super mouthy, and he got himself thrown over the second-story balcony.
Oh, jeez.
He almost landed on his feet.
Yeah, he was an outsider. Doesn't matter.
My mom lived there for a while before she had moved to Burt.
As I said, he almost landed on his feet. I'm not going to say who threw him out.
I know of no such incident.
But he almost landed on his feet.
Mo, Rachel, and Tika won't play poker with me anymore. Are you a card shark?
You got an ace up your sleeve?
Shit, Skelly. I got something for you, bud. You're going to love this.
Hey, Raven.
Jason's going to whip out his dick. Because you want to play strip poker, you fucker.
No, it's not. It's not a gun.
That's good. We can't show those anymore because of this guy.
Come on with it, Skelly.
You're gonna have to. Oh shit! Yeah, there it is. I've seen that case a few times.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
Look, you can get the money ready to go. Big blind, little blind. Your dealer button.
What the hell? No, we played him once and he wanted us to play all the way. And if we lost, we had to rub one out. Holy shit. Huh. Damn, Skeletor, you're playing for keeps.
Well, you know, hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right?
I guess. At that point, I think I'd rather play for money. Hey, at least he wasn't trying to, bang you.
Well, Skeletor, he might have.
Skeletor says, hey, it was for a good cause.
Secret Sage was I.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know, man.
Skeletor.
I'm ready for a damn couple big poker nights. It's been a while.
Fuck up. I was trying. Idiot. I love when Tokyo comes in here and calls somebody a baka. That is great.
That's good shit.
I'm telling you,
They play poker all the time.
Before, but the people from the oil rig, just you guys make the show.
He fell on his table and knocked himself out, hitting the floor.
That is fucking great. I don't expect anything less from him.
Are you sure you were playing poker or were you playing dominoes and he went to fucking slam it or spades or something?
I was pretending to have one eye open. I think you had the wrong eye open there, Skeletor.
The one-eyed monster.
Mm-hmm.
The brown eye.
Yeah, I'm sure his brown eye was open too. Waiting for
Puts everything up there.
Waiting for Rachel to put the strap on and fucking peg his ass. God, here we
It's
go.
just
Talking
not
about
a
pegging
good
now.
visual, Sage.
I know, but I mean, it's Skeletor. And he stacked the deck. Oh, what the hell? Skeletor. Didn't need to. He had a vibrator. In his, what the fuck? Skeletor, you one fucked up man.
He's a super freak.
Super freak. Were you sitting there in your chair just going the whole time while you're playing? That'd be distracting to other card players.
See if you can get the game in before the batteries die.
No, that's fucked up. That's fucked. Also, the night Jeremy lost his V card. See, now I don't know that I want to party with Skeletor anymore.
What the hell did he do? Scare you? Stack the deck. Need to.
Tokyo says, no, he didn't.
You're gonna have to scroll up a little bit. Oh, and by the way, I said he was waiting for Rachel to strap on and peg his ass, and she said didn't need to. He had his vibrator in his ass.
Said that's also the night Jeremy lost his V card, and Tokyo Mo says no, he didn't.
I don't know what she's saying. No, he didn't. To whether or not Jeremy lost a V card or Vibrator had a vibrator. Skeletor had a vibrator in his ass.
Hard to say.
It's apparently about the V card.
Well,
You know, I wonder where Dutchman's at. I haven't heard from him all night. Oh,
he's in
That's right.
jail.
yeah. Caboose is too stupid to
give it out.
Wait a minute. Jeremy's nickname is Caboose?
Oh, shit. I think you knocked yourself out too much and you think he lost his V card.
Maybe whenever you hit your head and then fell backwards and knocked yourself out, that vibrator went in a little too deep.
Is it still up there? That might be the kicker.
If I could scramble your brain a little. Wait, Jeremy? Oh, no. Okay, so Jeremy's nickname isn't Caboose. Who's Caboose?
They all have nicknames, remember?
Yeah, except for Jeremy, apparently. Doesn't.
Holy sweet Jesus.
Huh. Look at that Caboose.
That's a caboose.
Rachel, you seeing this? Woo-wee. I bet Skeletor was going, oh, what the hell? Let me bite into that.
Well, we're getting about that time.
Yeah, we got 8 minutes. Well,
3 minutes.
no, we got 3 minutes. Our live clock up there says we got 8 minutes, but
Jeremy
I don't know if you
guys
guys
works at the gas station and married his high school sweetheart. Caboose is a fucking idiot. Well,
well then. Now, does Caboose work with you guys on the rig, or is he just somebody you guys hang out with? Because this is the first time I've heard of Caboose that I can remember, anyway. I do drink a lot of beer, but Caboose does work on the rig. Okay.
oh shit! I got our Darwin awards.
Oh shit!
Can
I
you
can't
bring
play
me
them.
up full?
I can bring you up full. Yeah, I think.
We're gonna go old school because we're not technically savvy. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know how to do the share the screen
Oh,
thing,
shit.
but I'm pretty sure I can bring it full.
All right, so we're gonna wing it. Whoops. Flip and fall forward into the gorge.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
That's a hell of a fall.
Oh shit!
It was attempting a backflip.
And yeah, and he lost his balance and went forward. Why? My thing is why are you doing it that close to the fucking edge anyway? And your friend, if he was there for your safety, he fucking fell.
Yeah, he did. Hope he got 911 on speed
Oh,
dial.
this is cool. Oh shit! Wait, look at him. Slow reaction.
Nailed it.
You had one job.
Now
One fucking job. Idiot. I love the fact that we got to rig shit just to make it happen. Now, here's another Darwin Award for you. We're going to celebrate by shooting off a gun into the air, okay? And then we're also going to wave that same loaded gun to the crowd while they're all dancing. This dude needs his ass kicked. And I think he realizes he's going to get his ass kicked when other people start going in because he has a worry later on here. Oh shit! Better go inside. And see, this is my problem. You have idiots like that right there, and they reproduce.
Oh, wrong way up. There we go.
How? Like
I don't know.
Skeletor is goofy, and he produced a good kid. He went off into the Marines.
Yeah, but now he's got 3 on the way.
See, that's how it is. The goofy people have decent kids, but decent people have goofy fucking kids. That's kind of the way it works.
No, I still categorize people a little different. Skeletor, I wouldn't trade for anything in the world.
Oh no, no.
Huge fucking fan of his. Does he do some crazy shit? Yes, he does. Does he do things that entertain the fuck out of me? Yes, he does. And then he has kids, and they're normal. And it just like, how?
Skeletor is many things. I ain't waving no gun. That's how a black man appears on CNN.
That's what I mean. He's still not like this dumbass shooting off a gun and then waving it at people and then shooting it back in the air. So there's still a difference there. It's the people that you still wonder how they're alive and yet they reproduce. That's what scares me.
Yeah.
Skeletor says I set an example. I love that he brings that out. See, when people start thinking we're going overboard, if Skeletor says that we go overboard, then we need to change it. But as long as he's cool,
then we have to pull it back in.
As long as he says cool, get the fuck off our dick. He shot his pet bird once. Of course. How the fuck, dude?
And he emphasizes that he's black and can speak that. So
hey, look, we can put his picture up there that he sent us once of his Johnson.
No, we can't. No, we can't. That's a good way to get canceled. We thought we got a warning about the guns, but Pet Bird was talking shit.
That's a good way to turn us all blind.
Your pet bird was talking shit, so you shot it?
With a bullet or a load?
Now that totally changes shit.
Yeah, it does.
Huh. He said, fuck yeah. Okay, well.
No.
No. He's saying fuck yeah to it was talking shit and he shot it. And
but
right.
Sage brought up a valid point. Was it a bullet or was it a load?
Yeah.
Because the scary thing is I can see, you want to talk shit? Ah!
Take that, bird.
He's asking if the load was the load lead or was it white?
Ooh, you shot it with a shotgun?
There wasn't nothing left of that thing.
Oh, you literally turned it into a cartoon where it disappears and it's not the feathers.
Jeez.
Oh, fucking PETA is really gonna fucking hate you. He literally turned it into the fucking cartoon. What? Okay, now I gotta ask.
All I'm picturing is fucking feathers.
You walk into a dark room, hear noises, and hear something.
If it was a dark room, how did he know it was you? Were you smiling? Was your eyes open?
Hey, man, so did you shoot it with buckshot? Did you shoot it with birdshot, buckshot, or bearings? Because that's going to make a difference if it looked like the Randy, dude, what was that fucking pitcher's name? Randy Johnson's fastball that hit the bird. Did it look like that? Buckshot.
Buckshot.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
So it did look like the Randy Johnson fastball.
Right.
Oh, my God. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, because that's been a few years, Randy Johnson is this former major league pitcher. He stood like 6'7" or some shit. And he was a lefty, and he used to throw like 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. And during spring training one year, he threw this fastball, and this bird, it was like the most perfectly timed, fucked up situation. And this bird flew right in path of this ball and got fucking smashed. And the next thing you know, the ball goes that way. The bird you can see flying that way, and you just see feathers in the path where everything was.
And that video of that is on YouTube.
And that thing has been replayed. I think that got one of the most replays on the news and on everywhere for so many years. And you still see it on TikTok and YouTube, all sorts of places. My God.
Like I said, think about the coincidence of that split second that bird flew right in the way.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to pull you up.
This is slowed down. Boom.
The players are like, what the fuck?
Just think about that. The Major League Baseball has been around for what? 130 years or some shit. And never, now a bird being hit when a ball's hit in the air or whatever, okay. But never in the history, and especially being recorded by a pitch, let alone a guy who throws freaking 100+ mile an hour fastball. And Skeletor says that's about how yeah,
I'm sure.
2 weeks.
I'm sure.
You were more pissed off that you hit your TV, not the fact you killed your pet bird.
Well, I mean, that pet bird did call him something pretty bad.
Well, you know.
So he had to have a funeral for the bird and for the TV.
Well, what was it? Raven said he's still finding feathers to this day. It was 3 years ago. He was all jacked up on shrooms. Called my husband. We showed up, and he was picking up pieces of the bird.
And Skeletor buried them both in the backyard. The bird
Fucked around and found out. Damn. That's crazy as shit. Wow.
Oh, man. Okay.
Well,
so, note to self, don't surprise Skeletor at his house at 3 a.m. or whatever.
In the dark.
What was you walking around with a shotgun for anyway?
Well, he said he heard something. All right.
Oh, yeah, instantly shot, but he ended up having the gun in his hand to begin with.
Well, he walked in and the bird called him out. And he turned around and shot it.
Oh, Jesus.
Then he goes out, finds another bird, and he scares the fuck out of it one night, and it dropped dead in its cage.
What did you do to scare your bird literally to death?
Do you really want to ask that?
You know what? Good point taken. I retract my question.
He says, oh, shit, I forgot about Tweety.
The fact that you've fucking called it Tweety. That bird wouldn't shut up one night while I was sleeping. I screamed at it, and it just dropped. You know what? I was expecting so much more.
That's kind of a letdown.
To be honest, thought you were going to say you jumped out naked and like Dodie whapped it or some shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I haven't used that damn term in quite a while. Dodie whap.
Yeah, I haven't heard you use it in a while.
Well, shit, the last time I Dodie whapped somebody was that one dude that was dating Steph at your house party.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Right across the face with it.
That was either Luke or it was that other fucking goofy ass in glasses.
The dude with glasses.
Now
Yeah,
Raven says
Fuck
ask
that
him
dude.
about the snake he had.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if I want to ask him about a snake.
What snake are we talking about?
He says, oh, shit, gotta
Gotta
go.
go.
Wow. You just got to go.
And don't want to answer about the snake, huh?
Damn her. Oh, shit. We went past time.
Yeah. It got loose and ate the neighbor's cats. I found it with a lawnmower. Oh, fuck.
You found it. You know what? I can't even argue that because I've actually ran over a snake with a lawnmower a couple times. Shit happens.
My neighbors call me around here whenever they got a snake in their yard, and I go over and pick it up and take it out and get rid of it in the field.
Other side of the tracks?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm nice to it. I don't kill snakes. I like snakes.
Hey, they take care of the field mouse problem.
Yep.
Ask
Talk about the turtle.
How many fucking pets have you killed?
You should be on a no pet registry list.
All of his local pet shops in his town do not sell to this person.
Yeah.
And the turtle has its own armored shell, you know.
No. It's me, Mario. Oh. God damn it. Tell me you didn't pick the shell up and like shoot it.
No. Excuse me.
You didn't know it was there? You just said you Mario stomped it. How did you not know it was there, you son of a bitch?
I'd have taped that shell to the back of the bumper and played Mario Kart on the street.
Oh, like pull a string and it drops.
Right. I didn't pick the shell up and shoot it. Well, I guess that's the upside.
God, Skeletor. Oh. He tried
Well-
super gluing it back together.
No.
Well, guys, I have nothing else myself, so
Nah,
Yeah, I've got nothing.
we've gone over 2 hours. We're good. Past our time.
Yeah. You're ready for
Corey
the
says,
Tyson
"Are
fight.
y'all ready for the Tyson fight?"
Man,
Yeah, that's
Tyson,
coming up.
I hope he kicks his fucking ass. He's got 2 dogs named Hooch and Brownie.
Oh, be nice to those dogs. And no peanut butter.
Damn it. Yeah, I gotta go. My allergies are kicking in.
Yes, the Tyson Massacre, we hope. But yeah, that's it for tonight, folks. So we will see you on Wednesday. We'll be back here. I don't know if Tyler will be back. He hasn't said.
Wednesday the
Other than
6th,
that-
and hopefully we'll be talking about a Trump victory.
Yes, hopefully get up to the polls, vote for that man Trump. We need him now more than ever.
Hopefully, we'll be
And if you
talking
come
about
in
a real
here-
light victory.
I can
That
hope
would
and
be
pray all I
nice.
want on that one.
That's gonna be far and few in between, I'm afraid. But we can always
Well,
hope for that too. But
I would say we could
it's
all
definitely
wish
the lesser of one evil. But yeah, we need something. And if anybody comes in here and says they voted for Kamala, I will get back to my booting. So it is what it is. We don't need that kind of negativity in our life. There's enough in the world anyway.
Final thoughts, man. Chili Fest. If you're in Springfield tomorrow, hit up the Chili Fest at Goodfellas. Good time, good food, drink special.
What time did you say that was?
Noon.
You
Starts
said
at noon.
noon?
I will be there, and with the run that we've had so far, it'd be nice to start November off. September was good. October was good. Need November.
What date's the Tyson fight?
It's like the 20th, I think.
Something
Something like that. I don't know.
But yeah, that's all I got, man. I hope it was a good show for y'all. Any of you guys
Yeah.
got final thoughts?
Yeah, I final thought Tyson is going to stomp Puddle in Paul's ass and going to walk it dry. Nice.
I like that.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
My final thoughts. Don't do backflips next to a fucking cliff. Keep all pets away from Skeletor. And vote for Will Hyde.
Wednesday could be a really great day because according to Anastasia, her final thoughts, don't be shocked if my boyfriend comes on Wednesday and is smiling ear to ear.
Oh.
Whoop.
Yep. All right, guys.
Pictures are never happened. Not really.
Bubba,
Not really.
Why you got to go there, bro? I really don't have much for final thoughts today. I'm still trying to decide if I want to go ahead and go out to this party.
Go to the party.
45 degrees still. Well, I don't know. It is
Go to
a
the
hell of
party.
a drive. It's way out in the fucking middle of nowhere. I'll probably get a hold of one of my brothers to see how it is out there. And I've never had luck in Girard. People always want to fight me, and I hate that. I don't like to hurt people.
Find out how
granted,
many single women are out there.
That's a plus. Friday, November 15th is the Friday Tyson fight.
2 weeks from today.
And tell the ladies you can keep them warm, Stage.
Yeah, well, I ain't giving up no more fucking hoodies. Because it is officially fucking hoodie season. So here's my final thought. Men, it's that time of year again. And this is a message for you. Hoodies are sacred.
Put them on lockdown.
Women do not put them on lockdown. You can let them borrow it for the evening, but make sure you get it back at the end of the evening. Because otherwise she will keep them forever. Hoodies are hoodies. They are yours, not theirs. Do not give them up. That's my final thought. We'll see you guys back here on Wednesday.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Have a good night.
If you do something stupid
Yep,
this weekend, videotape it and send it to us.
Forgot to play this.
Yeah.
But we is out.
No.
Too late. We ended. Deuces. You gotta hit these goddamn buttons.